Hey guys, Tomboy601, and today we have the gearing. That's right, I just unlocked her, so I figured it was time to take her out for a spin. And oh boy, do we have a good game for you. Also, we do have updates, things that were changed in the patch notes that were a little bit different. We also have a free camo code to give away that was in the patch notes. But before we do all of that, let's go ahead and talk about comment of the day. Comment of the day, of course, goes out to someone who leaves a comment on one of our previous videos. Today's comment of the day goes out to Astoria Knight. They say Turbits needs a secondary range of the Bismarck, and we need the Bismarck's perma camo. And I don't know if Turbits needs the secondary range buff. It might need a little bit of help in that department, but more importantly, the Bismarck perma camo. Now, if you were looking at the patch notes, there was a section where new historical camos were out and about, and Bismarck once again left off that damn list. And I don't know about you, but I've been patiently waiting for a historical camo. My only hope is that during the previous live stream, they did say that a certain highly requested camo was going to come during like the second or third week of this update. That it will coincide with a real world historical event. And my only hope is I believe the battle where Bismarck was sunk is the anniversary of that is coming up. So my hope is we get that during that, and just because it's not available on day one, that's why it's not out and about right now. But who knows? We'll keep an eye on it. Anyways, we pushed into C. We know we have an enemy destroyer nearby. We really do know now because we have the smoke. Also, other small updates. They did decide to change out the big crates. It's going from a winter crate to a summer crate. The only thing that really changes is the premium ships are now Monaghan, P.E. Friedrich, and Belfast. Personally, I wish they kind of kept the same ships because I don't have any of the ones that are currently on offer, and I do have the Belfast, and I don't really need the Monaghan or the P.F. Friedrich. But hey, it is what it is. Anyways, we are in C. We know we are hotly contested, and we know we need to be cautious. Izuya has picked us up on what is most likely going to be their sonar. Odin shouldn't have the range, and Shimakaze pops up, and we know what we need to do. Of course, we have gearing. Mordoff is who we have currently equipped, and then we have a double concealment build just because with the current way of not having gearing able to equip permanent camos, I wanted as much concealment as I could because I knew we would be going up against Shimakaze's, and you know, you need every second of ability to close ranks with them if you want to be able to hunt and kill them. Anyways, we're going to back out of our smoke real quick just so we can take a peek at the Shimakaze. Hope that, you know, if we can spot him, then our teammate will. Unfortunately, it appears he is out of spotting range. We got 30 seconds left on the torps, and we still need to be very, very cautious. And that's because Suzuya is right there. The second we get spotted, Suzuya will most likely have a response for us, and their large amount of HE shells is going to hurt. Shimakaze fires its torps into our smoke, and we head straight back in. So that means we need to do a little bit of maneuvering. There goes one set of torps, and then here comes a widespread. Thank God this set is a widespread, or else we probably would have been in a lot more trouble. We're back detected once again. Once we're detected in the smoke, that thing, Shimakaze thinks it's okay to fire. Once he fires, he gets spotted by our friendlies, and we're able to start pummeling him down, and we should take him out handily for our first kill in this match. There we go. First one down. I think we let off some torpedoes towards that Odin. Beauty of the gearing. We have some ultra long range torpedoes. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead, fire them on the indicator there, start pumping away. We still got 40 seconds in the smoke, and Suzuya seems to not want to push us. He could have probably easily pushed us while he had sonar, but he didn't. So we're gonna take this time, leave our leave our steering knocked out, and chip away at the Odin. Suzuya pops out. We're gonna go ahead, load AP because he is broadside, and if there's one thing that cruisers will do is they will underestimate the ability of destroyers to hurt them when they are full broadside. Unfortunately, he was just angled enough for us not to be able to do it, but we're going to start playing Ring Around the Rosie right here because the name of the game is going to be Don't Get Killed by the Suzuya. It's going to be very dangerous for us. We go ahead, shoot to that plane, gearing surprisingly decent AA. We go ahead, get a hit on the Odin, 2 hits with the Torps. Then we let out our most recently reloaded set of Torps towards Suzuya, bait him around the corner, and Odin goes down, and Suzuya either needs to take the Torps or turn out, and if he turns out, he's going to end up being parallel to us, and that means it's time to hammer him. All of his guns are facing the wrong way because he was expecting us to be on the other side and chase us around the island. He had to avoid the Torps, and he is broadside 5 Citadel shots down. That was an 8k salvo previously, and 3 more Citadels. Says bye-bye, Suzuya, and we're up to 3 kills. We're in a little bit of a lull. Now we're going to be in a little bit of a lull, so let's go ahead and give out that free camo code. This is going to give you 12 Union Jack camos. You're going to go to WoW Legends/Code Redeemer if you want these camos, and you're going to type in 3QPTG2LIXU. Once again, that's 3QPTG2LIXU. And once again, you'll type that over at WoW-LegendsCodeRedeemer.com. We're still over at sea, about to get the cap. Alaska, we know, ain't looking at us, so we're going to go ahead, fire away. No one else is really within range of us, so we don't really need to worry. We'll keep an eye on him and see what he wants to do. Our team does have A, so we are now 2 caps up to no caps on the enemy team, which means we're going to start accruing points rather quickly. Alaska not concentrated on us, so we're going to go ahead and start firing away. There is a enemy battleship that does have a line of sight on us, but the way he is oriented, it would be a rather large turn for him to try and come and get us. So we might as well just kind of start firing at this Alaska, see if we can do some damage. If not, maybe set a fire, do what we can. Looking out there, seeing Yamato, he's on low health, but we can't do anything to him currently. Alaska turn out, realizing he's not getting the support from his team, or he's more orienting himself to our friendly cruiser. And right now we get spotted by what I assume is radar, and I don't know whose radar it is. It could be Alaska's. I believe we are now within Alaska's radar range. Or if you see, there's another cruiser that just popped up, and that ends up being an enemy Ochakov? Yeah, enemy Ochakov. And we could be well within his radar range. But Alaska taking the hits. We can see there's an enemy Shimikaze all the way on the other end of the map, looking like he's starting to sniff out A for the cap. And Ochakov is pushing into B, seeing if he's going to get the cap. We go ahead, pop our smoke, hoping that he doesn't realize he's a radar cruiser, or if he is a radar cruiser, is one that was the one who just popped his radar, because he is right here right now. He goes broadside to us, and we know what that means. Second time a cruiser has decided to do this match, and hit him for the Citadel right there, taking away good chunks of damage right there. And of course, with the gearing's high rate of fire, you can do some pretty nasty damage. We kind of knew where he was at initially, so we go ahead and keep blind firing, get a couple of hits, damage up to 106,000. Really, really nice so far. And we know he's no longer in the cap because, of course, we are gaining points. We get spotted once again as soon as we pop out. We're going to go ahead. Of course, we have that arcing shot, so we can easily get over this island right here and start peppering him again. He's not really paying attention to us when it comes to being over here. And if he does decide to turn his guns our way, we can go ahead and hide. Of course, we are spotted, and we can't see him, but we're still spotted. So you know what that means. We are being spotted by something else, and A is being flipped. What does that mean? Shimikaze is within that small area of where our circle, our widest circle, overlaps with the A capture point. So we kind of have an idea of where Shimmy is. So we're going to go ahead, fire torpedoes that way, just to see if we can distract him, or maybe catch him off guard. Of course, we have the range to do so, and there's no really other viable targets in our area right now. So we can go ahead, let those off, and see if, you know, the old you miss 100% of shots you don't take, if that old adage comes to bear for us. We're spotting the Ochakov again. Not going to take the shot until we get behind this island. So what we're going to do is just kind of pop it, shoot him so he knows where we are, and get a little bit of damage just to sort of frustrate him, get him to come in closer. Maybe our ships can go ahead and start hitting him for some damage if he decides to poke his nose in. So we're about to pass through the island, and get 1 salvo off, get 2 salvos off, and that's all we're going to get. Of course. Oh, and then something pops up. Shimikaze right here, and we need to go hard port. Hard port, of course, because basically we do not want to be at an angle where he can launch torps at us, because if he can get a torp off, we are dead. So we pull the full turn right there. We're able to knock, and let me tell you, right here, while we do have quick 2 seconds, these are the longest 2 seconds, because each time you're like, come on, I just got to kill him. I just got to kill him, and we go ahead, knock him out, and that brings us up to 4 kills, 121,000 damage, and now the enemy team is destroyerless. We are starting to get picked at by the enemy aircraft carrier. He's going to go ahead and keep us spotted, and with that, I think Olchakov is feeling a little braver to go ahead and push in. Of course, as we are spotted, the other ships, that Yamato that was previously heavily damaged, can take a shot. We get the indicator saying that we can go ahead and shoot, and shoot every shot it says you can take, because we just hit him on another 2 citadels, and we're going to go ahead and load AP, because if he decides to go broadside to us, we may just be able to win this fight. He's firing AP at us for some reason, but he only has 8 barrels, so we can kind of keep up with his rapid fire, and in that case, we are able to out damage him because he has the citadels and decided to go broadside on us. And at this point, that's the most exciting bits of this game. We do get the Kraken. Loving the gearing so far. I can't wait to put a camo on her. I haven't decided which one yet, but Yamato knew what he was doing there. Hurts us and nearly takes us out. But at this point, we have 2 capture points, and our team is capturing the 3rd. The other 2 ships have been, will route themselves, I guess. They start to run away for the rest of this match. We avoid these torps barely, and we are almost out running them, and of course, come to a tactical stop right there. But guys, that was a fun match in the gearing so far. Loving her. Can't wait for the new legendary ships to be added to the Bureau. Still haven't decided which ones I want to do. I may put up a poll whether you guys want to see Kleber or Worcester be my next legendary. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See ya.